Good morning everyone. Today we are going to study about the subject quality and safety management. So we had already completed the module 1, module 2 and module 3. Today we will be dealing with the module 4. In the module 4 today we are going to study about the quality management. The module 4 deals with quality circle, quality assurance technique and ISO. So total quality management and different ISOs you will be studying. Indian standard organizations will be studying in this module. So coming to the section quality management. What is meant by quality management? It is the importance of quality, because if in a construction site, of course the main important thing is we have to maintain the quality. Quality is one of the important thing. So the elements of quality. What are the elements of quality? First is quality characterization, design quality, quality of conformance. So these are the three elements of quality. So coming to the quality characterization, what all are the things we need to notice for the quality characteristics? One is dimension, second one is strength, third one is color, fourth one is the temperature. These are the four things for quality characteristics: dimension, strength, color and temperature. In the case of design quality, the things we need to consider is no design can produce perfect result. Tolerance limit. So these are the things. So we need to go with a design with a proper quality, but we can't expect 100% quality from the designs. And tolerance limit. These are the 2 points we need to notice when we go with the design quality. Quality of conformance. Design quality versus actual quality. So we have to see what is the design quality and what is the difference between the actual quality. Quality of conformance is affected by field construction method. So what are the methods we are using in the field? So different people will be using different techniques. Even different countries will be using different techniques based on the tools or machineries they are having. So the first one is field construction method. Second one is supervision and managerial control. Third one is inspection and quality control procedures. So first one is a field construction method, second one is a supervision and managerial control. Supervision, proper managing should be there, and proper inspection and proper quality control procedures should be already mentioned. Quality control methods. In the quality control methods, what are the methods involved? First method is inspection, second method is a testing, and third method is a sampling. So in the first method, inspection, what we need to consider? Important considerations during inspection of different works. In the case of inspection, the important considerations. What are the important considerations we should look during the inspection of different works? First one is the earthwork. Earthwork, and it should be according to drawing. Should be according to the drawing, and depth of cutting and slope protection to be checked, and for backfilling check compaction in layers. So these are the three things we need to monitor or inspect in the earthworks. So first we have to go based on the drawing. Second one, the depth of cutting. What is the depth of cutting? What is the slope protection required? We need to check that. And if there is any backfilling, we have to check the compaction in the layers. Second one is masonry work. That is check compressive strength of the brick. In the case of masonry work, we need to check the compressive strength of the brick. So we know that how the masonry works will be taken care. So we will be using some bricks or cement blocks, etc. So in that, the brick compressive strength is one of the important thing. Then test for bond alignment and verticality, that should be tested. The bond between the two bricks or the alignment between the two bricks has to be tested. So the test for bond, alignment and verticality. Then vertical joints are to be broken. How the vertical joints are broken, whether it is properly broken or any disparity is coming there. And check the mix of the mortar. After keeping all the bricks, we will keep the mortar mix and we will fix it firmly. So at that time, the mix, whether the mix is done in a proper ratio, proportion is there or not, everything has to be checked in the case of masonry work. Concreting work. In the case of concreting work, what all things we need to inspect? First one is the formwork. In the case of concreting work, the first is formwork. Check dimension of formwork against design. Check alignment, elevation, plumpness and tightness against mortar leakage. Check installations of bottles, sleeves, insert and embedded item as per plan. So we have to check the dimension of the formwork against the design. We have to check the alignment, elevation, plumpness and tightness against the mortar leakage, because any mortar is leaking or not. And we have to see the installation of balls, sleeves, etc. in the case of formwork. When it comes to the reinforcement, that is in RCC work, what all things we need to inspect? We have to check according to the reinforcement drawing. We have to check for cover to reinforcement, stirrups in beams and columns to be erected, and splicing of reinforcement to be avoided at maximum stress point, and bars should be greater than 20 mm dia. Provide splicing by welding. Too much of welding to be avoided, and check reinforcement for correctness before concreting. So these are the things we need to check inspect during the reinforcement in RCC work. Coming to the structural steel work. Structural steel members are not to be damaged during transit. Check anchor balls for size, location and plumbing. Also the base plates and grillage of correct work, level and proper grouting. Columns rusting on base plates, grillage or girders and columns splices for proper bearing. Check plumb of column, size of rivets and alignment of rivets holes. Coming to the water supply and sanitary works. Generally concealed below the floors and in walls. So check sanitary lines for. So when it comes to the water supply and sanitary works, the proper sanitary line should be checked. That is whether it is in proper longitudinal slope is there or not. Water can flow in that through the slope. Alignment is there or not. Is there any leak proof of the joints are there? And all lines to be tested for the leakage at right pressure. And manhole to be provided as per specification, because if people want to clean in between, if any blockage comes, people want to go and cross check it, so proper manholes has to be there. Check roof drainage also. So these are the things to be inspected in the water supply and sanitary works. Coming to the electrical works, layout of cables to be done for present and future requirements. Cables, switches, panels and meters to be provided as per design and specification. Earthing should be done properly. So these are the things to be done in the electrical works. So these are the inspection things coming under different construction site. Then second point was, after the inspection we need to go for the testing. So what all are the things should be noticed during the testing? Testing means examination of a material or product to check its conformance to the specified performance standard. Can be destructive or non-destructive. It may take place on site or in laboratories. In concrete works, coarse aggregate, fine aggregate, water and cement are to be tested for quality. So testing means what all are the materials we are using for the construction purpose. We have to test and check the quality of the particular material or the product. That means we have to examine the material or the product. If any destruction is there, we have to check it out and we have to place it in the laboratory. So in the case of concrete work, we have to check the strength of the coarse aggregate, fine aggregate, and what is the ratio of the water and cement added. So all the quality of the water, cement, everything has to be tested before we go with the construction. Next is sampling. Sampling means is the process of determining the quality of a large group by examining a part of group that will be statistically present in the whole group. Reliability increases with increase in sample size. Inspection cost decreases with decrease in sample size. So the inspection cost will be decreased with the decrease in the sample size, and also the reliability will be increased by increase in the sample size. So this is also a process of determining the quality of large group. For that we are examining a part of the group from the whole. So this is an equation to check the quality. So you can go through the equation. There won't be any problematic questions for this from this part. Next is documentation. What are the documents we need? The quality of construction work should be documented properly through checklists, registers, and logbook. So every quality, every material, everything has to be listed in the checklist, register, and logbook. That is how much is the cement consumption, reinforcement bar bending schedules, concrete compression test, what are the results received, test on concrete material, what is the test done and what are the results, what is the mix design used here. Everything has to be noted in the checklist, registers, and logbooks. That is what means documentation. Then comes to quality control circle. I am just giving a small intro of the quality control circle. We will study in detail in the next class. In addition to quality control teams, in some project quality control circles are formed. So it's a small group to perform quality control activities voluntarily within the same organization. So a small group will be formed in an organization. That group, what is their aim, is to perform quality control activities voluntarily. This is what they will be doing. They will be checking the quality and they will be controlling the quality activities. Employees from all levels meet and discuss their problem, isolate them, and find solutions. So in that group, employees from all levels will be there. So they will discuss about the problems and they will isolate and find solution. The group carries continuous quality control activities. So that is what that group is called as a quality control circle. At the same time, it is imperative to improve the effectiveness, efficiency, quality, and conciseness, accountability of the organization as a whole. This new approach is termed as total quality management. So at the same time, we will improve the effectiveness, efficiency, and accountability. So this new approach is called as the total quality management. This also we will be studying in detail in the next class. The basic aim of total quality management is to get every person involved in the production to work together in a concerned, motivated manner to produce quality products of international standard. So we will be making every person to produce a proper work, and that itself a quality products will be formed in the international standards. So these are the different standard international standardized organization: ISO 9001, 9002, 9003, 9004. All are for different purpose. 9001 is for quality assurance in design and development. Second, 9002 quality assurance in production and installation. 9003 quality assurance in final inspection and testing. ISO 9004 is a quality management guidelines. So this is about ISO 9001 2008. So this is about the criteria of quality management system, and this is from the family of 9000 series, and it is used by an organization large or small, so in the field of the all activities, and it is almost implemented by 1 million companies and organizations in over 170 countries. So I hope you all are clear with the first topic, and we will meet up with the next topic in other class. Thank you.